I was robbed, literally robbed, at a bus stop on Sunday. If you've been wondering, where's Christine? Why hasn't she been posting? I haven't had a phone, and I was robbed. I wanted to make this video so that I could share with you my experience and prepare you so that it doesn't happen to you, or it doesn't happen to you as easily. So here's what happened. I was at a bus stop in front of a high school waiting for a bus. A young man got out of a car, thought he was going to the high school, looked like he might be in the high school, walked over to me as the bus approached and asked me where the bus was going. Well, the bus had a out of service on the front of it, so I pulled my phone up so that I could check and make sure that it was the right bus, because I was tracking it on my phone, so I knew where to go, because I was coming from the airport. I had just returned a rental car to the airport that I'd used on a road trip with friends, which was an accident, so I wasn't having the best day. And not that the accident happened that day, but having to return the rental car and explain that it had been in an accident and deal with that wasn't the best day to then take the bus to work. And I didn't know where I was going, so I had to have my phone out. My wallet was open on my phone so that I could pay for the bus, because I had to tap it. And I looked down at my phone, looked up at the bus, looked down at my phone, and I said, it should be this one. Looked up at the bus again. Kid smacked up, knocked my phone up into the air. It flipped around. He grabbed it as he ran midair and ran to the car that had dropped him off. So I was facing the road. The bus was coming this way. They pulled over by the entrance to the high school over there. He dropped him off. The car went around and apparently was waiting on this side of the bus stop now. But I was focused on the guy talking to me in the bus and didn't realize the car hadn't just kept going. It had stopped and parked. And so, completely caught on camera of the bus, phone knocked out of hand, grabbed midair, ran over, jumped in car, drove off. All caught on bus camera. Bus driver very kindly called the police for me, sent me a police report. They took down the bus information. All of the information has been gathered by the sheriff's department in Lakewood, and hopefully they will find the people who did this to me. But here's what I wanted to remind everyone. While you are out in public, unfortunately, we can't always trust everyone. And sometimes when we're trying to be nice to people and do things like check our phone for them, or if they say, hey, can I borrow your phone to make a call? Or, hey, can you call someone for me? I know we want to be nice, but we also have to be aware that not everybody has good intentions. And so if someone's asking for directions at a bus stop and you have to look at your phone to do it, you need to be aware that it is that easy to have someone steal your phone from your hand. Just knock it in the air, grab it, run and go. Luckily, these guys were caught on camera doing the whole thing. It was caught on camera, so hopefully they'll be caught. Unfortunately, I did not have insurance on my phone, and I have an Apple. So if you have an Apple phone and you don't have insurance and your phone is lost or stolen, it's very expensive to replace it. And it's been a lot of money replacing it, which is a bummer. And then just the hassle of not having my phone for almost a week, trying to deal with figuring things out. And just, I do have my Find My Phone on, which I highly recommend you do. So I have seen when they've turned the phone on. I've sent those addresses to the police, the sheriff's department. But the chances of me getting my phone back are slim. But the hardest part is the emotional trauma that happens when someone does something bad to you. And it wasn't I was physically injured. However, emotionally, I was very much injured. And this is as a repercussion of bad actions. And if you're watching this and you're considering robbing someone because you think, well, you know, they can afford to replace it, or they probably have insurance anyway, it's not going to hurt anybody. Like, it hurts a lot. I spent about a day and a half in bed, unable to kind of function. I look over my shoulder all the time now. I won't get within like a reachable distance. I mean, COVID, 6 feet anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, now if someone walks up toward me, I'm like checking them out, I'm scoping them, I'm making note of what they look like and how tall they are, and I'm constantly on edge. I'm not enjoying television or movies right now, because anytime anybody does anything in a movie that is like a catalyst for the action, I just go into this sad place about how bad the world is. And I'm working through it with, you know, the help of a professional, which is great. But not everybody has that ability as well. So if you're watching this and you are a good person who wants to help people, this is just a reminder that you have to be careful and, you know, watch out for yourself. And it's very easy for people to take stuff from you, or to take advantage of your kindness. And if you're a person who's considering a life of crime, it's not just you taking stuff from people. You're emotionally able to like affect them in a way that changes how they live their life and how they treat other people. So don't start the ball rolling on a negative path by doing a crappy thing to someone. Be a good human. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's it. Sorry, this is kind of a downer video today, but I just wanted to share with you all what's been going on and give that little advice out there, and just kind of point out that something like having your phone stolen, it may seem like a small crime or a victimless crime if they have insurance or whatever, but it's not. It's actually quite damaging to the person that it happens to. Same thing with breaking into a car. That's happened to me many years ago when my vehicle was broken into and my stuff was stolen. It was really traumatizing. The vulnerability that you feel and the lack of trust you have in people, and the negative thoughts you think about the world and how it's such a dangerous place, and it's how people get jaded. I really believe that. Try not to get jaded. Try to think people are still good people. But yeah. But you all watching, I hope, are good people, and I love you all. Thanks for staying through the whole video. I will hopefully be able to get edited the road trip video soon and get that up for next week or the week after. Also, it is spooky season, so be ready to see a lot of fun spooky season stuff. If you love Halloween, check out my other channel, The Haunt Girl, and my Instagram over there, especially if you're in Southern California, where I share a lot of events going on and things that that I know about that are happening in the community, whether it is like a pumpkin patch or a haunted house or a theme park event, or, you know, immersive theater, who knows, lots of fun stuff. So yeah, all right, thanks so much for watching. I love you all, and go be a light in